They're like, well, it was just one email. They were like, do you really just go on walks by yourself? I'm like, yeah. But here's the thing. I'm never by myself. Like, ever. Not even on YouTube. Like an anglerfish. I'm like the little light on the tip. Oh, this is sketchy. Here we go. We're doing it. That was dramatic. Some of my fans say that I'm too nice, too forgiving. Can't hold grudges, man. I got a few other YouTubers I hold grudges against because I gave them over 10 chances and they just kept being dicks. So pop. You know what? Phantom, send a raven to the guild. Tell them Ghost said go fishing. They will understand. If you would like to join the Ghost Squad, otherwise known as the Ghost Corps, all you gotta do is like go play Sea of Thieves and sink ships in the name of Ghost 8856. And then I'll grant you the honor of putting your kill count on my playlist. It may not mean a lot to the general public, but to those who live for the kill, they can't get enough of it. I know it's only like, I think the last time I checked on it, it was like 33 sunken ships. Here's the thing about those sunken ships. None of them ships was regulars. Each one of those ships was fish hooked, if you know what I mean. It's all in the name of good fun. And it makes muddy part. It makes better gamers, in my opinion, because you overcame the circumstances when all the odds were like completely out of your favor. You still overcame it. Another thing I'd like the gamers to start doing: stop playing with fear. I noticed that. Everyone on video games is afraid to die because they want to win. If you want to win, you gotta not be afraid to die. You see a player higher level than you that you know you probably won't win, because they're probably like max level giants or something. Whenever you get that fear in your gut, you know, that little knot, take a deep breath, say fuck it, and Leroy Jenkins that motherfucker. Tear their fucking ears off. Do whatever you gotta do. If you win, you win. If you lose, you tried. And that just meant that the other person had more skills or had more luck on their side. That's all I got to say about that at the moment. We have reached the water. So pretty. I'm still not sure where this trail comes out at. I took this trail because my friends tell me that it was like it was a good one. And I agree. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Usually don't see any trash on these like longer trails. And I think it's because the trails are a little harder. Less people will walk the longer trails. Because they're white, weak, and soft. I'm a really big fan of Butch Cassidy. Love his style. Oh shit. Man, about dropped my drink and I crushed it. Now it's leaky. Ugh. Alright, subscribers, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get real quiet. We're gonna try to see if we can see some animals maybe. Talk to you in a second. I think we actually snuck up on Phantom. Love you, Phantom. I hear people. 6 o'clock. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Just a walking and a talking.
You alright?
Yeah, just YouTubing.
YouTube?
Yep. Oh, well, there you go. Did you guys hear that? Oh, I love a good V8. I think one of my favorite motors, I'm no mechanic, but one of my favorite motors, because I guess it's where I rode in one, is a 446 6-pack. Oh, yeah, that's a motor. Also love a good Hemi. I drive a little Ricer because would you rather have a nice car or a nice house? What is it about YouTube and just generally, like, let's just say TV, that brings out the craziness in people? I stay on the move constantly because a lot of people know me. Sometimes I'll have to go like 2 counties over, go to the grocery store. Like, let's say I wanted a gallon of milk. If I went to the store, I would have to talk to at least 10 to 15 people before I even made it to the refrigerator where they have the milk. And then after I get that, they follow me. And they never stop talking. It's okay though. They mean well. They just don't really understand what it's like to be a YouTuber or famous. Oh, I'm glad that reminds me. I got another email where they wanted me to tell y'all the story about how I not toured, but roadied for Sick Lily and the Misfits at Zanzibar. Alright. I'm going to explain the whole thing. I had just got back from Louisiana. My mother and her fiancé asked me if I wanted to go with them to Zanzibar. I was like, yeah, I've been out of state a long time. Turns out my mom's fiancé had been on tour with the Misfits for like months. And he asked me, would you help me out? And I was like, yeah, I don't care. I roadied for them. That means I helped them unpack their shit, throw it on the stage. Then I helped them pack their shit up, put it in their semi or whatever, and then we went our separate ways. I got to hang out with the Misfits, Michael Graves. He really threw me off when I talked to him. It was like, I don't know if he's like a spiritual guy or whatever. Like, I'm spiritual. Like, I'm not gonna say that like all religions are wrong. I think that there's a higher power, we just don't understand it. Well, anyway, back to the story. Whenever me and him talked, I was honestly kind of nervous, and I never really get nervous around like famous people, but for some reason I got nervous around him. It was like our energies like collided for a minute. It was like he knew I told him about how I used to listen to his music on cassette tapes. And I think he took that story the wrong way. Like I told him about how like if the cassette film got pulled out, like it was ruined, and he was like, just take a pencil and wind that bitch back up. Oh well, Mr. Graves, here's the story. When I was listening to the Misfits on a cassette player, I was in elementary school. I used to be like microscopic, like Tiny Tim, like I was the runt of the family. There's these other kids with the Bible thumpers. I'm not saying anything against religion, please don't take it the wrong way. But they said that your music was created by the devil, and they decided they were going to break it. Well, like any good punk rocker, I fought them. But I tell you what, you can fight 2 or 3 people. It's pretty fucking hard to fight 6. Unless you're like some karate expert, and then, well, that's different. You dedicate your life to karate. But anyway, got mad respect for him. I told him, finally met the legend. He is the legend. It was really fun. The band Sick Lily, those were like the coolest guys too. Like, they were super nice. They weren't like all snobby. Neither was the Misfits. Like, none of the bands that I helped roadie for, like, none of them were snobs. They're all very nice people. It's just, we're like the Addams Family. You know, like everyone else thinks we're just a bunch of freaks, monsters, devils, crazy, overly aggressive, or whatever, but really, just unique. Like I commented on Delirious's channel. I see another person. Hello. You want to be on YouTube?
No, I'd rather not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it pointed away. Yep, no problem. I like commented on H.O. Delirious's Evil Within video. Like, I know the developers just did it to have it, like, to add to the scariness. Well, like, Delirious was getting ready to enter this area, and the door opened on its own. And he was like, "Oh man, fucking ghosts." See, here's the difference between us in that matter. The ghost opened the door, and he instantly got scared. To me, the ghost was just being a gentleman, opening the door for you so you can just go on through about your business. What I'm saying is, not all monsters are evil. Most of them are misunderstood. And about 80% of them are like super shy. Because, like, well, they've been called monsters so long that they became monsters. Well, until I came along. I was like, oh, you chew on razor blades and spit fire? That's really cool. Welcome to the family. We're not all freaks, though. A lot of them are normal. They just have a alter ego. Ooh. Kind of like how, like, Delirious is, like, his persona would be like Jason Voorhees. That doesn't mean he goes out to summer camps and murders teenagers. That just means he's a ghost that can't be killed, can't be reasoned with, can't be moved. What can you do? My persona is, well, it's the ghost emote. I am above all a gentleman. I try to be. There have been times where people prodded the old boar. But remember this: do not prod the old boar, for what my sons will do to you. Well, we're at the end of the trail. I'm gonna cut it here because my battery is at 5%. I love each and every one of y'all. Hope y'all are having a great day. Don't forget, social distance. Cover your cough. Elementary. It's fucking elementary. I mean, come on. And like, comment, subscribe if you want. Subscribe if you want to see more. I mean, if you don't want to see more, you don't have to subscribe. I'm not like, I don't want to beg. And after you've watched so many YouTube videos, it gets annoying. Just like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what? I'm actually wish I hadn't even said it on this video. Well, anyway, this is Ghost 8856. Until next time.